guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have just joined, and again there are a few of you, welcome. My name's Jo and I mainly do Irregular Choice handbags and shoes, but I do other brands as well, so you're most welcome here. And for those of you who have been watching my videos for a long time now, I really appreciate you taking the time out to watch my videos. I really appreciate it and don't take that for granted. Thank you. And for those of you that are watching the videos and just lurking about, I would really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and being part of our happy, merry little band. So what's been happening? I continue to feel a lot better. I've been taken off the drug, my hormone blocker, and wow, that gave me pain in all my joints, and I've stuck with it, but you know, when you're in constant pain, it's then hard to concentrate on, you know, your job. It's hard. And it took me a long time to come to the decision to come off that, because obviously I know that particular drug, letrozole, worked very well in my body. It shrank my cancer by half. So my brain's going, keep on it, you know that 100% works. But I'm going to be on this drug for about 10 years. So I just can't do it. So the nurse emailed my consultant. They asked me to come off it for about 3 weeks to see if it did make a difference, and wow, it has definitely made a difference. I don't have any pain in my wrists, my ankles, my toes. That's all gone. So I messaged them back and spoke to the breast care nurse again, and she's going to email my consultant and they're going to give me a different hormone blocker. So hopefully this one suits me a bit better and is still going to do the job that letrozole did. So I'm just waiting to find out what drug. The other big news is, you know, me and Mike, we always go away for our anniversary in September, and we have booked 2 weeks back to my beloved Turkey. Well, it's going to surprise me. I think because I had all the mouth ulcers, I was feeling really rubbish, and he just felt that I needed a bit of sun on my bones. So we are going for a week in May, back to my beloved Turkey. And it's good because when you do that, when you're coming back, when I come back after that week, I know I've still got September to look forward to, so it's actually quite nice. I don't plan on doing anything at all, really. No boat trips, no nothing like that. It's literally going to be park a sun lounger and lie on it. I will I'll maybe go to Bittes and maybe show you a bit more of Bittes, because that's another town. It literally takes 5 minutes in a taxi to get there. So we'll probably do that. But yeah, very excited about that, counting down the days. So that's good. The other thing that happened, oh my god, Thursday night, I'm having my tea, literally took the first bite and there was this horrendous crack, and then half my tooth fell on the plate. I was like, ugh. Anyway, of course, because of the way my brain's wired a bit at the moment, I totally catastrophized. You know, it was like, oh, the worst thing in the world, and da da da. But Kevin, my boss, I mean, I work in a dentist, you know, was so kind, and he understood that I was literally losing it. So he has temporarily sorted it out for me. My dentist that I see is on holiday, so I booked an appointment for when she comes back. But at least Kevin's sorted it. It's stable, and you know, I've not got this big hole. So hopefully that'll get sorted. Well, it will get sorted before I go on holiday, and it feels okay now. So yeah, and breathe. So what have I got for you today? Oh, don't judge. I have got a pair of sunglasses. Don't judge. I've got a bag that my mum bought me from holiday, so I want to show you that. I've got a matching, even though I always say I don't do matchy, I seem to be doing a lot of matchy. So I've got a pair of shoes and a matching bag, and then I've got the shoes I've been searching for, and now my collection. So let's do the sunglasses first. So these I got extremely cheap on Vinted, and the reason is the lenses are quite scratched. You can see it here. It's a scratch there. Now that doesn't matter to me because obviously I replace them with my prescription. So as long as the actual frames are good, I don't care if these are absolute, you can't even see through them. It doesn't matter to me. But that means you do pick up designer sunglasses really, really cheap. So with most designer things, as I say, I don't like if it's got like the name of the brand, you know, so I like I'm a walking advertising thing. I prefer if it's just a symbol like the CC or like Vivienne Westwood had her orb. So that people know it, they know it, and if they don't, they don't. It's just a nice design. So this brand, Moschino, they do a lot of things with like love, Moschino everywhere. But they also have a little symbol which is a teddy bear. And so these come with the little teddy bear. How cute is that? Can I get it so there's no... So it's just a little cute gold teddy bear on the side. I mean, it does say Moschino, but probably my hair would come over that anyway. But I like the fact that it's just a little gold teddy bear. It's kind of cat eye-ish shape, a bit of a wider cat eye. And it's just got this stripe of olive green there. And the teddy on this side as well. So I'll just pop them on. Oh yeah, they're very scratched. So that's them on. You can see the teddy. See, my hair comes up to there. So you're just going to see that little gold teddy at the side. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, you think, oh, what a cute little gold teddy on that side of those glasses. But they are so scratched, I can't even, well, I can't see anyway, but they're covered in scratches. But as I say, I always check the frames, and if the frames are good, that's good enough for me. So they'll need to go off to my wee man. Probably won't be in time for this holiday, but probably for September they will. So the next thing I want to show you is the bag that my mum got me from Portugal. Now, Portugal apparently used to make all the cork for, you know, the corks that go in bottles. And obviously now there's a lot of bottles that just have screw tops, so they had to kind of diversify. So they now make bags and things out of the cork. Now the only experience I've got of cork is before this was obviously the corks out of bottles, and also those really hard coasters that you get, and they're like really quite stiff cork to take the heat. Whereas this bag is not like this at all. It's so smooth. Honestly, it doesn't feel rough at all. You can see the markings of the cork there. And then obviously they've pasted this pattern and put red behind it to show up this like fretwork pattern on the bag. It's really quite attractive. And it's got a long handle, little zippy pocket at the back, which is quite handy. But, you know, I could fit my phone in the back of that, which would be really good. And then you're not having to go in the main bag. And for that, you can see the markings of the cork there. But I can't tell you, it's so smooth. You know, it's not like heavy. It's lovely. There's a zip compartment here, so there's a bit more security. Do I ever take paper out of these bags? No, do a heck. Why change a habit of a lifetime? And it's just lined inside. Got a slip pocket there, which is always handy. And just a lovely bag. It's got a little metal plate there to say where it's from. But how interesting is that, to be made out of cork? It's lovely, really nice. And you can crossbody that. Lovely, absolutely gorgeous. Just thought you might find that interesting because it's made out of quite an unusual material. Perfect. So, shoes wise, what have I got? So these are actually an old pair of shoes, like, you know, I mean, like as in they're not old to me, they're new to me, but they're not a new release. And I got them with the matching bag. And as I say, I keep saying that I don't do matchy, but just recently I've had a few matchy things. But these would have been great for Easter, actually. So they've got the lucite heel that Irregular Choice are famous for. And it's green going into clear. And it's got quite a vintagey feel, really, I think, these shoes. So you've got the polka dots, and you've got the rick-rack here, and you've got this lovely floral, like, vintagey fabric. And then it changes to suede at the front, and it's a little popper. And then you've got all these little bunnies all over the shoe, and this lovely, sweet little polka dot bow. And all these different coloured bunnies. I think it's called Feeling Bossy or I'm Bossy, something like that. Green inside, and it's this lovely kind of, it's like blue, but a greeny base blue, if you know what I mean, and the pink. And you've got this little bunny here. How cute! And just random bunnies on your shoe. How sweet is that? I should have worn them at Easter. I mean, I wear them anytime I want, but... And actually, I've got a dress that's got bunnies on, so they'd actually go quite well with that. And I've been trying to work out my outfits for my holiday, you know, my headpieces, my shoes, and I might have to sit and write down what potential shoes I can... I mean, I'm only going for a week, and I've already got like 9 pairs of shoes, and I don't know how many flip-flops, so I'm not doing very well. The bottom of the shoe is worn, but it did have the bunnies on the bottom. So let's have a look at the matching handbag. And this has never been used, it's still got the tag on, which is good. It's got like a little handle, which is cute, and what a nice little clutch bag. So it's got this lovely bow with the polka dot and the little frill, and it's obviously the polka dots are matching the shoes, and you've got the little bunnies appearing there. Just polka dots, just a little cloth clutch. But inside it's got the floral that's on the back of the heel, which is absolutely fantastic. It's just so nice. So you've got both materials that are on the shoes. You've got a zippy pocket there with the Irregular Choice detail in there. And there's also a strap as well that you can put on. So this can come off and you can replace it with the long strap, I will never use that, I don't think. But, you know, that, I quite like that with a clutch, because sometimes you don't want to be standing there with it under your arm all the time. So I think I'd rather have it dangling on my wrist, and then it's secure, it's not slipped out, you're not having to keep your arm like glued to your side. So having that makes all the difference to me for a clutch. I just think that's great. It would get all your stuff in that you'd need for a night out. But I think it's nice to have the option of the matching bag. I mean, you could use that separately for something else. You wouldn't need it to be with that, you know. But I just think that's really, really, really cute. So, the shoes that I've been wanting in my collection for so long, and at last they are mine. There's a bit of a theme today, I think, when I think about it. Now, these are called Disco Bunny. Look at the sequins. I mean, look at them. All the colours. You've got this lovely blue. Yeah, it's blue. It's looking a bit more purple there, but it is blue ribbon. And it's just covered in these amazing, colourful sequins. You know, gold, pink. I mean, they are reversible, but who's going to want plain silver? Well, for that, nobody. Well, maybe some people, but not me. Definitely not me. So, the heel is a beautiful gold bunny. Absolutely gorgeous gold bunny. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. I mean, you know, I have lots of bunnies in lots of different, you know, I've either got, you know, the white bunnies, I've got pink acrylic, I've got blue acrylic, I've got like the fuzzy, but this is the top of the collection. I hope you like that too. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love it. So what have I got for you next time? So I will still be here in 2 weeks. I've got another character heel that I've added to my collection. Absolute bargain. Wait till I tell you how much I paid for these. You're not going to believe it. So I've got them. I'll maybe show you another pair of sunglasses. Sorry. And I might have another brand that I can show you as well. So stay regular, guys. Don't follow the crowd because it's so boring. And I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good couple of weeks. Bye, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have a good couple of weeks, guys. Bye.